called the clap sync. We're professional now. Alright? I bet you didn't think I was going to come back. 2 videos in 1 week. Hopefully if I edit this quick enough. But 2 videos in 1 week. At the very least, like, 2 videos in 2 weeks. But that's still pretty good. Alright? You guys thought I wasn't going to make a second video. You thought I was going to give up on this. Like, oh, it's just another little hobby that he's going to give up on. No. I'm doing it for real. I've even upgraded. You are on a camera stand right now. That's right. No more pile of books with a David Bowie lunchbox on top. The microphone is still in a hamper. However, I haven't figured out a solution for this. But we're making upgrades, alright? TikTok, beautiful place, filled with teens doing low-effort, shitty dances, mind-numbing Subway Surfers videos, alpha male content that is just straight-up misogyny.
You don't make money and don't become successful. It's a requirement. Men are based on what they create, okay? Women are based on what caliber of man can they attract to create children with. That's the difference.
And sometimes, if you're lucky, you get the alpha male stuff and the Subway Surfer stuff in one video.
It's not possible. Shut the fuck up. Everybody can get rich if you have a phone. That's some bullshit. You know what? Who's not gonna get rich? The fucking dummy who says it's impossible for me to get rich will never get rich. You know who does get rich? People who believe that they can. It's really that simple. If you believe in that mindset, you'll just, okay, there you go. That's your life.
But that's not what we're looking at today, folks. Today I brought you something arguably much worse.
That is not fair. That is not fair! That is not fair! I got chills because somebody tagged me in this video right before I was about to stitch it. My name's Anita, I'm a money mindset coach, and I teach people how to attract money. And you can do this by healing your relationship with money. Stay tuned and I'll give you an exercise. But first, let me break this down for you. So me personally, I never not believed in manifestation. I just physically didn't understand how it worked, especially when it came to money. So I am somebody who always knew I was going to be a millionaire and have a lot of money. But I'm also that friend that always had a million jobs. So even though I was making money and working hard every single day, I never seemed to have enough. I was still late on all my bills, my bank account was always negative, like every time I would get ahead, something would always happen. Until I realized that I was manifesting it. The only difference between you and the people who don't have to worry about money is your wired beliefs about money. The good news is that you can reprogram these beliefs. So here's the exercise. So grab a pen and paper and write down all the things you're telling yourself you cannot do right now. Find a way to do these things without the money. And then the money will come.
What the hell was that? Let's take a second to reevaluate this. So there's a man crying on TikTok, venting his frustration about having to constantly worry about money, which is a very real worry and very frustrating for a lot of people. And then this person stitches it and basically tells them the equivalent of, oh, you're struggling with money? Have you tried manifesting, sweetie? And then she has the audacity to have this stupid condescending caption. You are so worthy. Oh, I'm so fucking glad he's so worthy of having your bullshit advice. You know, that must make him feel so much better. But you know what? I looked at this video and I decided I'm gonna put my biases aside. You know, maybe there is something to this money manifestation thing. So we're gonna try out the strategy she tells us to do. We're gonna follow her manifestation guide and hopefully I can heal my relationship with money.
So I am somebody who always knew I was going to be a millionaire and have a lot of money, but I'm also...
I want you to place your desired amount of money into the grid when I say so. Just closing your eyes and feeling this...
De alergias, palabras sabias. Si síntomas de noche te arruinan el próximo día, prueba Size Up.
Sing the hook in Arabic.
Para el alivio que dura, sé sabio. Toma Size Up.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
Let me break this down for you. So me personally, I never not believed in manifestation. I just physically didn't understand how it worked, especially when it came to money.
Obviously, yeah, it happens to the best of us.
So I am somebody who always knew I was going to be a millionaire and have a lot of money.
I mean, as we all do. We all know we're gonna be rich, come on.
I was still late on all my bills, my bank account was always negative, like every time I would get ahead, something would always happen. Until I realized that I was manifesting it. The only difference between you and the people who don't have to worry about money is your wired beliefs about money.
Wow, it was so obvious. How could I not realize? I mean, the only difference between me and Jeff Bezos were our beliefs about money. How could I not it's been in front of my face this whole time. Wow, she's really making a lot of sense here.
So grab a pen and paper and write down all the things you're telling yourself you cannot do right now. Find a way to do these things without the money. And then the money will come.
Okay, let's try out our exercise here. Alright, maybe there's something to this. She says to think about what you need to do with money and find a way to do it without the money. So let's just run through a scenario here. I am renting out a place, right? And I need to pay my rent to my landlord. Actually, just a reminder, this is just a scenario. In real life, I live at home with my mom, whom I love very much. Thank you, Mom. But back to the scenario, right? Okay, I need to pay my rent. But I need to find a way to pay my rent without money. Okay, I think this method might have a couple of problems here. I don't think there's a way to pay rent without money. I don't know, that might be a little bit of a far-fetched thought. You know, maybe my chakras aren't open and I'm just not open-minded enough, but I can't think of anything. I mean, there's one thing I could think of that might possibly work, but that's not 100% chance, and I'm pretty sure talking about it might get my video removed. Okay, so maybe her methods don't work for me. Originally, I saw this video, and I was like, oh, everybody's calling her dumb in the comments, so nobody actually believes this shit. But then I see a couple comments that are starting to believe in it, and starting to ask for more methods, and I was like, so there's like a community of people? And it turns out there's an entire community of money manifestors on TikTok. I had no idea about this. So you know what? Maybe I just haven't found the right fit yet. Maybe I haven't found the right money manifestor life coach for me on TikTok, so I'm gonna look at some other methods.
Try this manifestation technique if you want instant results.
Alright, this one promises instant results, so I mean, that sounds like it for me. I mean, we're trying to speed run money manifesting.
This was a combination, okay? This was a combination of the 369 method, also scripting, and the law of assumption.
The classic 369 method and scripting. We all know these are basic fundamentals. You might not know this because you're not in the money manifesting community like I am, but these are basic fundamentals.
I wrote 3 times of what I was manifesting, like it was already done. Then I wrote 6 times of why I was manifesting, and then 9 times of how it made me feel on the end. This worked because of my aligned action, the intention, and the knowing that it was already done.
Okay, so apologies for the settings change, but I had to do this step downstairs where pen and paper was. So I had to write down 3 times what I want, 6 times why I want it, and 9 times how I feel. So there's that. Honestly, the paper looks like something that Kurt Cobain wrote in like his last week on Earth, but that's besides the point. Okay, well, we did that. Wonderful stuff. Let's go ahead and see if that method works, but we gotta have a backup in place, right? We can't just rely on one of these, so let's look for another one.
I want you to place your desired amount of money into the grid when I say so. Just closing your eyes and feeling this money magic activation grid, calling in the Andromeda Council of Light and your amazing quantum architecture technology.
What the fuck is the Andromeda Council of Light? I need to look this up. Andromeda Council of Light. The Andromeda Council is an intergalactic and interstellar governance and development body of aligned benevolent star systems and planets. Okay, well that's cool. I'm glad we have them on our side and their amazing architecture technology. All right, let's get back to focusing on the money magic grid that she's got for us here.
Adding in the frequencies of Lemuria, Atlantis, Avalon.
Oh, she just pulled the Lemuria, Atlantis, Avalon. Okay, so she's serious. This is serious stuff. I want you guys. Lemuria, Atlantis, Avalon, they don't fuck around.
Grid, adding in the frequencies of Lemuria, Atlantis, Avalon. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Now I want you to place the intention in there. So I now set an intention to manifest $20,000, for example.
All right. I now set the intention to manifest $500. We'll keep it simple, all right? The intention's in the magic money box, sponsored by the Atlantis Avalons of Light or whatever.
Get clear, place that in the grid right now. It could just be that you see a dollar amount. The highest intention that these incredible souls manifest this money is that they shift into their highest financially free, abundant timeline available to them right now.
So we're shifting to a different timeline to get this money, apparently. All right, man. I'm rolling with it, okay? I gotta roll with the punches here. This is what it's all about. This is what manifestation is all about. We're learning, okay?
So they can share their gifts and serve humanity at the highest level from a frequency of abundance and love. Sealing this grid with angelic white light. And thanking the Andromeda Council of Light for your incredible architecture technology.
Again, she's got to give one last thank you to the Andromeda Council vibe. You can't go wrong with that. Always good to have the Andromeda Council vibe on your side. Thank you.
So be it. It is done. It is done. It is done.
All right, it is done. It is done. We get it.
Comment with yes to claim this as done, beautiful soul.
Okay, we have to comment with yes to claim it as done. I'm taking this shit seriously, so we're going to comment big old caps YES exclamation point. Alright, it's on there. It's on TikTok. I hope nobody sees that comment. That's kind of embarrassing. Alright, so we have 2 working manifestation methods working for us right now. The first one, it didn't really work for us, so we skipped to 2 others. For the second one, we manifested 1 million views, which hopefully should be coming in soon. Once this video is up, of course. Let's get 1 million views on this one. And the second one that we just did right now, we called on the Lemuria, Atlantis, Holy Spirit, Andromeda Council of Light for about $500. That doesn't seem, like too much to handle. I mean, the Andromeda Council of Light can take care of $500, believe me. Let's hope those work out for us. I'm having some faith in this. I think they will. And I'm reading through the comments. There are some real scholars in here that seem to know what they're talking about. I feel at home in this community. In all seriousness, I really don't like these people because they are like the female versions, because their audiences are mostly female. It caters to more female audience. They're like the female versions of like the alpha male podcasts and shit. Like the courses on how to get women that they sell for like $200 a month. Or how to become a top G. Andrew Tate, God rest his soul, on like every social media platform. But he was on Tucker Carlson recently, so we know soon enough he'll be a commentator for Fox News. Like, give it a year. But anyways, I just really don't like them because they sell like life coach courses and all this other stuff to like desperate women in need of money that are just like, it's just sad. I feel really bad for the people in these comment sections that actually believe this stuff. They sell these courses on how to manifest properly, and a lot of stuff is like behind paywalls and stuff, ironically. But they're selling these to like desperate people who like really need money, and you see them filling up these comment sections with like I just feel so bad. Like, do you actually expect TikTok to just magically give you money? I'm sorry, but that's just not how it works. But you know what? There's still a chance I could be wrong. That's why I did the manifestation method, so I will update you guys. If anything monetarily changes for me, if the view count changes for me, I'll let you guys know, because I manifested the hell out of it. I called on Andromeda, Atlantis, the Holy Spirit, Abraham, everybody that I could. So maybe those will work for me. I don't know.
It is done. It is done. It is done.